boy, it's been 40 years of Thomas and Friends on TV. Wow, I can't believe it. So, I literally had no idea what to do, and the upload of this video on my observations and opinions on Dinos and Discoveries just so happens to align with the 40th anniversary of the television series on October 9th, 2024, since the first episode aired on October 9th, 1984 on CITV in the UK. So, that's fun, I guess. I really struggled to come up with like a special video this year to like commemorate 40 years, since everyone else is just gonna be doing remakes of the season 1 episodes or just something related to season 1. And so I'm like, hey, I might as well be at least a little bit different. And so here's this, I guess. I might upload something for it later this month. I'm not really sure. I don't know. Who knows? But yeah, anyway, enjoy the video, and happy 40 years to Thomas the Tank Engine.
Marion and the Dinosaurs.
Oh, what's Olivia Colman disguised as Queen Elizabeth? Disguised as Marion, the steam shovel. Yeah, definitely. Also, this, DVD quality is terrible. It's so bad. What happened? For all my complaints with Tale of the Braves release for the US, at least the footage was nice in HD and wonderful and la la la. But for this, oh, it's so bad. I don't know what happened to the quality. Also, there's two of the same cars packing at the background. That's so weird. Oh, Toby. Oh my gosh, Marion's so close to just bashing her shovel into the side of Toby. That would be brutal. Probably too brutal for a show aimed for children. Well done, Marion. You're a paleontologist. You go. Yeah.
Hello, Thomas.
Ah, gross. Not you again. Yeah, Marion, that reaction was completely fair. Also, has Marion ever just, like, just took her shovel and bashed into the side of some poor workman and sent them flying? Has that happened? Or just not? I like how Thomas is taking rocks and plants, foreshadowing the Earl's estate. Also, why does there need to be another shed on the main line with another siding? Just, those things are so pointless.
It's showtime!
For what? It's only Thomas, no need to cause any fuss. Who cares about him, right?
I brought some plants and some rocks for the garden.
It's a surprise.
It's just, they had to order rocks and plants overseas just for the general gardens of the estate. Is the Earl not in favor of locally sourced stones and plants from the British Isles for his garden?
Thought she could hear an engine passing along the line. But
no, it's just a hallucination.
She didn't see an engine.
Too much mud.
A dinosaur.
Oh no, the calamity. Also, the lighting is really good in this scene.
No! Go away, dinosaurs! Go away, Dream!
Well, that was awfully convenient. Why is her lamp on? Who's in her cab?
The next morning.
Well, clearly she is an operator then if someone blew her whistle.
Hello, Marion.
You were up for 5 minutes. How sleepy could you be? And also, why are you here, Thomas? Gosh, this episode. Stupid Thomas. Stupid logic.
No, Thomas.
Yeah, haha, so funny.
I had a bad dream last night. I woke up and saw dinosaurs. Real live dinosaurs.
Okay, Queen Elizabeth, have you taken your meds recently?
Dinosaurs lived a very,
Well,
very long
I mean,
time
you
ago.
got chickens.
Millions of years
It's a
before
start.
Railways, or people, or digging was even invented.
Oh no, not digging.
It must have been.
Wait, does Marion think digging was invented before people were invented? That's some steam shovel logic for you right there. Uh-oh. They've come back for Marion. Oh, you better run.
Come You're dreaming again.
No, you're not. You're just terribly stupid. So is this on the main line, or was that, like, on some branch? Oh, it's 3 tracks, so it's a branch line. Excuse me, main line. So what, she ran up, like, from Marin to Ulster Castle? What's her fuel capacity? I can't imagine it's that efficient since, you know, steam shovel and all that. Oh no, it's a new merchandising character, run!
Help! Help! Dinosaurs are chasing after me!
Hey, that can't be
Really?
right.
That's
There aren't any
nice,
dinosaurs
Mary.
around anymore.
Oh, Stephen.
Yeah, because
she's
you're the
right.
last one,
They're
Steven.
up the hill.
Oh! Raise the drawbridge!
Why would dinosaurs want to eat steam engines, though?
Oh, wow. I've never been in a castle before.
Well done, Marion. Well done. You unlocked a new goal today.
That sounds more like a steam engine to me.
Well, you would know.
Oh, no.
Oh, goody, they got the Earl.
Oh.
Live dinosaurs from the Jurassic period have finally time traveled.
Well,
Since
would you look at
that's just
that?
what the Earl of Sodor needs, some
They really are
real-life
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs.
I never
What
thought
Jurassic
I'd see a
Park on
dinosaur.
Sodors. They're so small compared to what we saw earlier. That's so dumb. Like, why were they shrunk so much? I guess you could play it off as just Marion having too much of a wild imagination. But to me, that's just called lazy writing and lazy animation. I mean, it's clever, but at the same time, it's like, just make them bigger. You got bigger flatbeds.
Had to wait until morning to get
Also,
directions.
ill, gross
But
Samson.
here I
Blah.
am.
But he isn't that bad in this episode since, like, we're only introduced him. He hasn't done anything that stupid yet.
Oh, don't be
Quite
frightened,
stupid
Marion.
yet, I should
They're
say.
not real.
No, I'm sure I didn't think they could be.
Yeah,
We
they're
don't
just
usually get real
hallucinations. They're not
dinosaurs
actually
around
there in the
these days.
flatbeds. They don't exist at all.
Exactly. That's why I've decided to build a dinosaur park. So people
Because
can
what
come
else are you
here
gonna
and
spend
see
your
what
millennium
these
old money
magnificent
fortune
creatures
on? Also, that is a weird
actually
brake fan.
look like. But in the meantime,
Why do you need a
I'm
dinosaur
going to
park,
need
though? You got
to keep
Steven.
an eye out for any more fossils and bones around the island.
Yeah, because those just
Oh,
pop
yes,
up
yes, yes.
every
You can
day.
count on me, sir.
Uh-huh. I do love
There's
Marion's
probably some more
theme,
lying
though.
around
It's
the
very
quarry.
nice.
Oh,
It
the
suits
clay
her well.
pits. Definitely the clay pits.
Marion certainly isn't scared of dinosaurs anymore. In fact, you could say she really digs them.
God, that was a terrible pun, Steven.
Where to start?
Also,
Where
yeah,
to
those
start?
dinosaurs, again, they're so
This
small
is
in
gonna
Stamson's
be so much
flatbed.
fun.
Just, ugh.
Millie and
Hey,
Bob
Sodor is a volcano. Who would have
It was a
thought?
bright,
I guess
sunny
Sodor's
day
located in the
on the
Hawaii
island of
Islands. Ugh, it's Thomas.
came to a lot
Hey, Annie and Clarabelle. At least it makes Thomas's appearance better.
Got to go. Lots to do.
Do you? Do you have to go? Why is that funny? Ha ha ha, I'm being overworked, I'm sleep deprived, ha ha
in
ha.
another part of the
Like,
estate.
how's this funny?
Preparations for the Earl's latest
How
project
big
were
is the
well
Earl's
underway.
estate? That's my question.
The dinosaur park.
Wow, look how epic it is. Wow. You know, I think this is one of the first times in the CGI series where, like, you had to watch the previous episodes in order to get the other ones. I don't think for any of the other CGI episodes they did anything like this for. Oh, good grief, it's Samson and Harvey again.
Harvey thought some of them looked rather
Aw,
scary.
poor Harvey.
What's this one called, Samson?
Harvey, the size of your cheeks are nearly the size of that dinosaur head. Maybe lose a few pounds first.
Lexovisaurus.
Might scare off some of the customers.
I got mixed up, that's all.
That's most people in life. I have completely forgotten all dinosaur names since like the age of 6 or 8 or whatever the heck it was. I mean, yeah, that'd be pretty terrifying. Nearly got a black eye there.
She probably just gets scared easily. What a
Yeah, I
silly
forgot how
baby.
intolerable Samson was to watch.
There's nothing to be scared about.
I'm not.
See, at least
silly
Harvey's
little
genuine
engine.
about it.
I'm in.
Uh-oh, you offended the French.
Oh, what's up with her?
You are so clueless! Oh my gosh, I remember
When the
why I
earl
have a
saw
burning
Millie
hatred for
looking
Samson
upset,
now.
Me
Like, don't
an
get me wrong,
idea.
well-written character, I believe that's the intent, but oh boy, does Samson just, oh, he presses all the buttons.
Harvey and Samson laughing at her and calling
What did
her
Harvey
a
do?
silly little engine.
Harvey's innocent in this, despite his cheeks.
What kind of dinosaur is that?
That's not a
Harvey, how
dinosaur,
bad is your
Harvey.
vision?
That's right. There were lots of volcanoes in the dinosaur time. That's why the Earl wants a volcano in his
I mean,
dinosaur
Samson's not
park.
entirely wrong, at the same
Oh,
time,
but,
no.
What's a volcano?
Ah, well, a volcano is a big
How
volcano.
clueless is Harvey? How
Only it
sheltered
gets
is he?
hot,
My
like a
goodness.
huge firebox, and smoke.
I mean,
and
clearly he eats a lot of
lava come out of
cookies,
it.
so clearly he's
Oh,
very
uh,
sheltered.
That sounds
The
tedious.
waterworks is Harvey's
That's right,
home, so
Harvey.
I don't know, maybe he just
Volcanoes
spends all
can
his
be
day
dangerous,
there
all
just
right.
eating cookies.
Very dangerous.
Harvey didn't like things.
I'm
that
gonna get in
were
trouble
dangerous.
for some of the things I've said in this.
Harvey, you're scared. I'm not scared of anything. And that's not even a real volcano.
Samson
But
could
Millie
just show
had
like
seen
an
Harvey put down a
ounce
volcano,
of compassion.
and an
Ooh,
idea
pretty
flew
shadow
into her
leaves on
phone.
Millie, that's nice.
Why don't you build a bonfire here?
Okay, Millie. I suppose this is as good a place as any.
The groundsman
Where's
started
her
to
driver
prepare
and
a big
fireman?
bonfire, just
I
on the
usually
other
would not
side of
criticize
the
this given
modern
it's the
volcano.
CGI era, but this is the Brenner era in particular, so no, I must bring it up since
Harvey and
it's just one of
Samson
those
were still
things.
setting
Honestly,
very
this would be a very
surprising-
nice park regardless if it had dinosaurs in it or not. Harvey's teeth just nearly all got knocked out.
The volcano lava are coming out. Maybe it is a real
The lava was
volcano.
painted on, you dumb, dumb engine.
Call Flynn! Call Bell!
Call the soldiers
Harvey's just
to
gullible, I've
rescue
decided.
Silly
The ironic
little
thing
engine.
here is Harvey and Samson are fairly small engines. Okay, that fire actually looks terrible. Like, it looks so bad.
It's just a
What
game
happened?
of
They had perfectly
bonfire.
adequate fire for Day of the Diesels. I guess Ark never did really have to animate fire that much unless it was
The Earl
in the
was
firebox.
not pleased to hear that Millie had played a trick on Harvey and Samson.
I'm
Uh-oh.
sorry. I only did it because they called me a silly little engine.
Harvey never... Why is Harvey's name being dragged through the mud here? I blame Samson entirely.
A very clever little engine indeed.
The Earl approved of the prank. Hey, it's Dowager Hat. I mentioned you last time.
Too much for Mother, will it, Sir Robert?
Now, don't you worry, Sir Topham. It's
Topham
perfectly
worried
safe.
that Dowager Hat's gonna have a
For
heart
good
attack.
fun.
The Earl and Millie are gonna cause the Dowager Hat to have a heart attack.
Millie took
I smell a
Samson
potential
and
lawsuit.
I say, look at the size of that.
Yeah, look at Harvey. He's a great dinosaur.
My
Okay,
word,
how is Millie gonna get
extraordinary.
back? Harvey and Samson are blocking the only
They
two
were
lines.
very
One of them's gonna have to
surprised see
move.
the vo-
I like the one with the spiky tail.
I wonder if I get it in the form of a tray. Just them two casually having heart attacks. Yeah, that's fine.
It's not a real dinosaur. It's only a model that moves.
I don't think I've ever heard the human characters laugh so much before, and it's startling to say the least.
Thank you,
You
Millie.
know, Dowager Hat having this much fun reminds me of that one, I don't know what season it's Miller era, it's like Jitter, Japes, and Joby Wood or something like that, where Thomas takes her to Misty Island and she has so much fun. I can see why she would particularly enjoy the dinosaur park. That makes sense to me. Since she started laughing before Topham did anyway. Hey, we got one about Timothy.
and the rainbow car.
I did like our two-parter though, with like Millie and Samson and all that. That was kind of fun.
Bill and Ben are two cheeky.
Oh, Bill and Ben.
They love playing tricks on Marion.
To the people in the community who say Marion could totally keep Bill and Ben under control, have clearly never watched series 18 or 19. Same thing with Timothy, which is why I still think Boko's return to the series was completely warranted. Because Edward is still running his branch line. You need another character at the clay pits more consistently to keep an eye on Bill and Ben. Also, that track isn't connected in the background. Oh yeah, Salty gained a headlamp, didn't he? This is This is literally just Bill or Ben from Series 17, except it has Salty. By duplicating, of course.
They like to play tricks on most of all is
Ah, I love that line. That was great. See what I mean, though? This episode is literally all about Bill and Ben sending Timothy on the wild goose chase.
Yes, a lost
Hunt the car! Oh wait, that's another episode.
Then I'll... Wait a minute. Is this one of your tricks?
No, not at all. No, not a trick. No way. Definitely not.
Oh, okay. then.
How believable, am I
What does it
right?
look like?
It's red and orange and yellow and green and blue and indigo.
So basically what I'm getting at, it's the pride flag truck stuff.
That's a
Really need it. We really need it.
So you really need it.
Something important.
Some of the dialogue between Bill and Ben is genuinely actually fantastic.
It's a surprise, so don't say anything if you see Sir Topham.
Like, this is actually somewhat smart, intelligent dialogue between characters, unlike the Miller era, which was a bore fest to watch through.
Timothy set off in search of the car. Quite certain he was
Aw,
helping
how
his
naive
two
of you.
friends.
This is Edward's branch, get off of it. I don't care, Thomas.
Where are you off to?
I'm looking for a car, Thomas. It's very special. It's red and orange, oh, and yellow and green.
Really? That does sound unusual.
I mean, I guess you could construct one with, like, each plank of the truck being a different color.
Of the rainbow. I don't think that there's a car like that on Sodor.
Oh no, Thomas. There is. And it's very important.
See, what would have made this episode even better if all the other characters started looking for this multicolored truck. Also, why is this one of the few episodes where all the other trucks actually get different colors for once?
In lots and lots of different colors.
Like, would it have been really that difficult to do this consistently more often?
Timothy couldn't see a car like the one Bill and Ben had told him about.
I do quite like the weathering on him.
Sodor Animal Park with its colorful parrots.
Parrot's a nice touch. Hey, Duke and Duchess Summer House.
He spotted the Duchess of Boxford in a multicolored dress.
Someone's fashionable. Corporate companies during the month of June be like.
And he saw a group of children.
Timothy
flying
and the
colorful
Runaway
kites,
Kite,
but
written
no
by Sharon
multicolored
Nell.
rainbow car. Timothy
Hey, look,
traveled
it's
all
Stanley,
way
the
to
guy who
shunting
never got an
in
episode.
search of the rainbow-colored car.
Uh-oh.
Then there was trouble.
Timothy, what are you doing here? You're meant to be working.
But he
at the
isn't,
clay
so deal
pits.
with it, fatty.
Yes, sir. I mean, no, sir.
Jeez, I'm just doing all sorts of fat shaming. First Harvey, now Topham. But that's okay, everyone just fat shames Topham. See, if everyone does it, that means it's okay, right? Right, guys? No sarcasm there, right? What are you waiting for? You've just been standing there for the past half hour.
Nothing at all.
The Duchess of Boxford was waiting for absolutely diddly squat to happen.
Can you help me? I'm looking for a car.
The road vehicle or the railway thing, you might want to specify.
But I
have.
You have?
Aye, matey.
Well, Salty wasn't lying.
Ta-da! What did I tell ya? All the colors of the rainbow.
But That's just an old waste
Yeah, but it's
car.
got all the colors on it.
Smelly old garbage. Do you think Bill and Ben have played a
No,
trick on
you
this?
don't say.
Aye, Timothy, I'd say so.
But I've been running
Technically you
around
only
all
went
over
from the
island
China
and
clay pits to Knapford
this
and then
car
back again.
does look just like the one they were asking for.
What are the seagulls even looking in there for? Oh, I guess it's waste, so there might be like food waste in there. That's fair, I guess. Oh, the way Cranky wrinkles his nose, that's pretty great. It's your fabled rainbow truck, you two doomfuses.
I don't know. It smells like
Timothy?
dockyard waste.
That's not the line you're supposed to say, sillies.
Hey, Bill. Hi, Ben. Are you?
There is no such car.
Ah, they do admit
Orange,
to
yellow, and
lying.
green?
Ben, look who's coming.
So
Ah,
it's true.
Topham's been on the
Salty
case.
told me you sent Timothy steaming around the island on a fool's errand, caused confusion and delay.
He said the catchphrase, we can all go home
I'm
now.
putting you on waste collection duty. Oh, and you can start by
You
taking
now
this
only
car
smelt
of
that?
backyard waste
Yeah,
to the
Topham, I can't
dump
imagine that
where it
smells great.
belongs.
Oh no.
Olivia Colman, I am disappointed in that laughter. Hey, look, it's Scruff. An episode of Bill and Ben working at the waste dump with Whiff and Scruff would have been entertaining to watch. Well, that was a fun episode. If not a bit boring, but to be honest, it had some nice humorous bits to it. See, I feel like if it was a hit-er episode, they would have extended Timothy just mindlessly going around the island a lot more, but in the Brenner era, they like made it into a more manageable chunk-sized piece. Eventually, Timothy had his own payback on Bill and Ben, so it ended up working out anyways. Recording for Samson at your service. La 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 la.
Samson is a very proud.
No, not an episode about Samson. Although the lighting is very nice with the moon reflecting off the dinosaurs and Samson's lamp.
Samson was bringing
That's very well
big
done.
dinosaur models for the Earl's new
Yeah, the
dinosaur
animation in
park.
season 18 is a massive upgrade when compared to season 17.
But he
And
didn't
season
know
17 is like
when.
so flat and just blah, just half completed looking. But season 18 actually looks like, yeah, they finished it. They finished what they're supposed to do.
And he was too proud to
Wow,
ask
there's Gordon pulling the Midnight Express, except he doesn't have his express head code.
So he got lost
Woo, accuracy. Although I do dig the 6 coaches. That's quite nice.
and ended up in the Blue Mountain.
Also, is this like the
Quarry.
official junction to
The
the Blue
other
Mountain
engines
Quarry or
thought
something?
this was
Also,
great
again,
fun.
with the dinosaurs.
But Samson
They make
felt
them
a
look so much
little
bigger
silly
and
making
taller
such
than
a
they actually
mistake.
are.
Samson didn't reach the Earl's estate until the next
Well,
morning.
whose fault was that?
The Blue Mountain Quarry.
Why
and
is Samson
collect
just
some
idling in the
stone
middle of the
to
main
take
line
to
at
the
Marin?
mainland.
Is he just... Does he have a death wish or something?
Know the
Wait, you're
way,
getting
you
Samson to
must
take
stop
a stone
and
train from
ask
Blue Mountain
for
Quarry
help.
to, like, the mainland?
No,
That's like 40, 55 miles if we're going off the 2014 map, which they probably did. That's such a long journey for such a small little tank engine. You're gonna need a whole coal truck if you're gonna travel the length of the island. Also, you are at Marin. Why on earth did you go to the coaling tower in the shunting yards when you could have just gone to the coaling plant, which based on the 2014 map is at Wellsworth, which is the next station over from Marin?
Samson's car
Ah,
was lined up in
gosh,
the
Samson
yard,
really
ready
is just a
to go.
total idiot in these episodes. It makes me so just like, you have no brain cells. What is your function in life? You're making another mistake, you doofus. Hey, look, Stanley, an actual decent character.
Just because I got lost when I first came to the island, everyone thinks I'm going to make another
Making a mistake?
But I
Samson?
know what I'm
No,
doing.
never.
Okay,
He
if
would
you say
never do
so.
such a thing. No. Stanley, you just... No, you can't be thinking straight. No, not at all. Also, is that like the last time Stanley speaks or has any kind of a role in any episode?
Where are the express coaches?
I mean, it's
Samson?
cool seeing Thomas and
I
Stanley interact
suppose he's
again.
trying to prove how
Because that must be
useful
what?
he is
Like...
by doing
Oh,
everyone
no, I
else's
guess there's that
jobs
one
now.
Series 14 episode with the Stanley and the Steamworks party or whatever. I love how Samson's just a hindrance
I
to
thought you
everyone.
were No, and the express is already 20 minutes late.
Wow, a passage of
Maybe Samson
time in
decided
the
to book the express
show.
today.
Hold
Also,
the express.
everyone's
Check
acting like there's
engine
only
and
one
hold
set
the
of express
express.
coaches.
You need a big,
We know
strong,
for a
tender
fact by
engine
this point in
like
the
me.
show, there's more than just
Samson
the
puffed
express
through Wellsworth
coaches.
Station,
Like,
pulling the
there are
express
multiple
coach.
kinds. Also, James's reaction is priceless. It has such good animation.
And didn't he
But yeah,
even
onto my point
stop?
with the express coaches. They had red express coaches in like 2 seasons, and then also all of last season we saw everyone pulling them, like Emily and Edward and just, yeah, everyone. Also, why can't Gordon just pull some generic red branch line coaches instead? Also, why is Samson's crew just, I don't know, just not turning to look behind them? Like, also weird animation with James there. What is he, broad gauge? Gosh, Samson really is so insufferable to watch. Okay, who's wrong roading here, Bill or Ben or Samson? I don't know. Personally, I'm rooting for Bill and Ben to crash it onto Samson and derail him, and then we never to see him again.
Very useful, I'm sure. Keep up the good
I do
work.
really appreciate how they made Bill and Ben so small. They made them the height of trucks, which is quite nice.
Those two can see what a useful tank engine I am.
Yeah, okay, Samson. Taking advice from Bill and Ben? Sure.
By now.
Ooh, what was that? Was that like
Very
12?
late.
1 or
Still
so?
didn't
What was
have
that? I didn't
any
get to see
coaches.
that time.
Set up a
1
map
o'clock?
was crossed.
What time was the express departing then? If it was 1 o'clock, assuming I saw that quickly enough. Oh wait, the big hand was at 12, so that was noon. And then, what, the smaller hand was at 7, so this is 7 a.m.? That doesn't make sense. You would think there'd be more of a sunrisey vibe going on.
What a surprise!
Ready to collect
Skarloey does not
stones
look
for
fully rendered at
transportation
all.
to the-
We were expecting you to arrive with empty cars.
I mean,
not
Skarloey's got a valid
passengers.
point. He's only been doing this for, what, over 100 years?
Proud
He had his 100th
Samson
birthday with
felt
Rheneas in
very
like
senior,
1965.
despite telling everyone that he
Or
wasn't
64,
going
one of the
to.
two.
He had made a mistake after
Yeah,
all.
stupid Samson. That's the hashtag, stupid Samson. Also, Gordon playing Annie and Clarabelle. Wow. I really wish the episode was just focused on this. It's such a better character dynamic than just Samson just mindlessly going around the island with the express coaches.
Annie and Clarabelle were not used to being express coaches and going too fast.
Hey, continuity. Let's go.
I feel quite giddy. I'm amazed we got here in one piece.
They got a point. They're only 4-wheelers.
Samson, my coaches!
Samson is just so oblivious to everyone and everything. Hashtag fat controller can't drive.
Samson?
Yeah, that'd be my reaction too. Also, why aren't the coaches
Samson,
rendered properly?
Where are you going now?
Taking these coaches back, sir. Need to take cars instead.
Yeah, you think.
Indeed, Samson. You have caused confusion and
I
delay.
agree.
Sorry,
Like,
sir. Didn't mean to.
most
Made
of
a
the time he
mistake,
says
sir.
that's like,
We
yeah, it's
all
true,
make
but like this
mistakes,
time, like,
Samson,
he
but
took
we
the
make
coaches
more
for the
mistakes
premier
when we
passenger
act like
service
we
on the
know it all.
railway. That is such a major screw up. And then it's like Gordon has to take these 2 4-wheel Stradley coaches in place of 6 bogey-wheeled express coaches. Like, it's such a massive
At
mess up.
last, Samson collected the empty cars.
About time. I feel so sorry for Samson's
By
crew.
the time the cars were loaded
It's
up with
like,
stone,
they've been doing this for what,
it
12
was
hours
too
now?
late to take them
Hopefully
to the
Sam's got a
main.
relief crew. No, it isn't. It's the
And
same dude from
Samson had to
earlier.
spend the night in the quarry.
Sympathy for
Again.
Samson's crew.
Fancy
No
bringing
sympathy
Gordon's
for
coaches
stupid
up the
Samson.
quarry. The stones would have been very comfortable.
Yeah, they could have had tea and cakes in the dining coach.
Have a seat with self.
With Dowager Hat, who'll just eat all the cakes anyway.
Oh, imagine a stone on a seat.
Yeah, how funny. Ha 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 ha. A stone on each seat. Ha ha ha, so funny.
Emily
Oh
saved
boy,
the
Emily's
world.
gonna save the world.
It was a bright,
Ooh,
sunny
let's
day
go.
on the island
I
of
love the
Sun.
sun flare on
Duncan
the screen.
and
That's very
Renee
nice. Oh
were
my god, what do they do?
boasting
The
about
elephant
their
skate.
great
I forgot how ugly it was, but I do appreciate how the narrator Gage said war scene in the background. Also, Duncan, again, just so gross to look at. The Bachman Duncan, that'll be interesting when they release that. That's been a heated debate for like at least 8 years.
Once I had to deliver a great big dinosaur.
Also, yay, funny references to Hit Era.
I'm just delivering sand.
I mean, to be fair, it's a pretty adequately fine job, so I don't know.
I've carried an opera
Really
singer on my
Shaboti.
express, and some actors, and even...
Again, more references. I will say, when this episode came out, the fandom flipped out because they were so thrilled at all the references. Also, I don't remember the Acrobats episode. Is that just referring to, like, just a generic, like, Hit Era Circus Carnival themed episode? Or, like, is that something specific? Emily, as if you don't know the answer to that question. Literally half the CGI episodes up until the Brenner era were just like, Thomas going around the island storing up a special delivery of bubble liquid, woo, let's go, wah.
I bet you have, Emily.
To be fair, they made a very valid point. She has had very few specials, unless you count her showing with her on the island. I'm sorry, but you two never had a special. Oh, wait, no, you two had the Rock Crusher in season 7, I guess. And then, I don't know, you guys did some stuff in season 9 and 12, I guess.
She wished that she had something really exciting to deliver, instead of just sand.
Ooh, this is pretty scene. Ooh, but Emily does not look like she's supposed to be on those tracks. Again, the episode quality for the US DVD releases are just so meh. It was a Miller Era special. Our favorite also, wow, she opened her mouth super wide there. That was terrifying. She could eat a small child. Or several bunny rabbits, whichever she prefers, I suppose. You know, Alicia is a Break fan, but like, I would have preferred it more if it was like a general supplies train to the animal park, like, include some box vans and like wagons of like food and just general supplies to take care of the animals. Why are you going to the Steamworks? No, bad. This is like on the total opposite end of the island. Also, it's like, really? You go there and not to like, I don't know, Knapford Station? Like, okay. Well, she's going passing through Kirkman's Gate now. Avoiding you because, I don't know, you smell like the plague or something. No, you smell like dirty laundry from Series 13. Oh no, Gordon left with the express.
But by the time she reached the
yeah, but all the passengers are still there. Also, wow, that globe nearly hit the side of Marin Station. I just realized that's the junction from Marin to Edwards Branch Line. Like, Dad passed through the Search and Rescue Center. But she ended up taking the wrong track anyway, since, like, this is on Thomas's branch, I think. The CGI episodes, I swear, are just so whatever with the episode, or they try most of the time, but it's like every once in a while you get episodes like this, and it's just like, who cares? Also, why is that coal hopper not above a railway track? Also, that was fun seeing Hero. Gosh, these episodes are making me say so many things that just pop in my head.
Really want to see an exciting load?
Whoa, look at the empty flatbed. Like, it's so great. It's the invisible globe.
On my flatbed?
There's nothing very exciting on
yeah, literally nothing at all. No, what is that platform thing even made out of? Like, is that like a circular thing? Is that meant to be like metal or stone or concrete? I like how Hero is just completely oblivious. Uh-oh. Ah! That globe cannot be made of a very heavy material whatsoever. What, aluminum or something? It sounds so light.
Emily was searching everywhere.
There is an alternative timeline where that globe just rolled itself onto like the mayor of Sodor's like backyard, and he's like, "Hey up, what's this?" Wellsworth, the location placement for this episode is so mind-bogglingly outlandish to me. I used to do this all the time when I was a kid. I would roll marbles on like my Trackmaster tracks. So this is just the CGI episode of that. The battles and the track are not aligned. I do not like that. Ah, James. That's such great facial animation. I love that. That's clever. Ooh, butterfly, pretty. Why would you purposely think she's lying, though? That's so underhanded of you.
No, Annie. That was very silly.
Thank goodness for Clarabelle.
Might want to hurry it along a bit.
Why?
Yeah, that might be a solid reason to speed up a little bit. This is like Boulder, except CGI version. It's on the Center Gauge Railway instead. Why such a massive student box for such a small junction? Also, hey, look, the animal park actually had details on buildings inside of it for once. Oh, it's Caleb trains in CGI. Everyone clap and applaud. That's been a running joke in this community for a few years now. I think one of the CGI kids, like, everyone was first saying was like, looks like Psychic Jason. That was funny. Also, clattering Columbus, is that gonna be your new catchphrase, Salty? Okay, but how did it bump off the tracks now, like, and not compared to earlier when it backed into other engines and other objects? Also, it's all shiny now. What do you mean Cranky can't reach it? He threw his hook out that ship literally last special, you... Oh, bumbling baboons. Hey, Captain! This is the last time you're ever going to be relevant in the show. Literally, Captain's most significant contribution to the entirety of the CGI show was rescuing Emily's globe.
Thanks, Cranky. And thank you.
Like, it's nice to see him, but it's like so pointless. I mean, hey, at least that was an entertaining special. There was no dumb three-strike formula. It was just funny to watch the trains. Like, ah, think of roll, yeah.
Well, you certainly did.
Isn't that the CGI kid render who becomes like Thomas in the Bubba era? That's my only complaint with like CGI is like, I don't think we ever got any new human character renders unless they were like Sailor John or the Earl or someone important. Like background CGI human characters stay the same from season 13 to season 24. Low-key annoying. Yeah, too exciting for sure. Also, there was no Sodor on that globe, which is somewhat ironic. I mean, it was a good episode overall, I have to say. Quite funny, I suppose. Made good fun of the Miller era, so that's always a plus.
Samson sent for scrap.
Thank the good Lord above. About time Samson was sent for scrap. Ooh, here's an interesting view of the Westway stump in CGI. We don't usually see this part that much. Whiffy, Scruffy, woo! Whiffy, whoa! What a pong! Also, yay, Harvey, that was nice. Oh yeah, you exist. You became relevant for this season. Honestly, Reg was kind of relevant for like a couple seasons. Also, you're a bit of a weakling, to be fair, to pull all those trucks. Well, I don't know. How strong are the Sentinels? Especially Struff. Uh-oh. Scruff what's the track in other stories, apparently. That is such an overreaction, but that was such a well-executed scene. Well done, ARC Productions.
Not to worry, Scruff. I'll pull you to the
Oh, there's every reason to worry if Samson, of all engines, is your rescue engine. Sound those alarm bells for as long as you can. That's wonderful. Also, the fact that Samson is bigger than Scruff is so weird to me. That doesn't seem right. But at the same time, it's kind of funny, I guess.
Finally, Samson.
How did Scruff magically turn around?
So his boiler could be repaired.
Also, what an interesting pair of characters so far. We've had Reg, Victor, Scruff, Harvey, and Samson. It's just so like, ooh, I love all the different character pairings. And then we've had Controller, and then, yeah, there's Harvey again.
Yes, sir.
It's like, this is such good character selection. Honestly, some of the strongest CGI episodes is when they took all these different characters from all these different eras, like hit model era, CGI newbies, and then like a classic era like Harvey character type. Just very nice.
Samson, the main line's the other way.
I mean, I don't think there's a exit to the Steamworks the other way, so yeah, Harvey's got a point. Also, Fat Controller, are you sure this is the correct pairing? Like, are you sure? Also, why is Samson only carrying one truck? I am positive you are going to fill it up more. Although I do say, I do like how the truck is the same shade of turquoise as Samson. Also, seeing the green and red is very visually pleasing. Visually appealing, because you got Harvey and Samson, and I'm pretty sure red and green are opposites on the color wheel. That's why whenever you see like red and green, it just looks nice, because it just like they're opposites on the color wheel. Yay, science-y, colory stuff. Okay, Samson, calm down. I know, you like your scrap, just calm down. There's plenty more where that came from. So would Samson just have an aneurysm if he saw Barry's scrapyard, just seeing all that scrap? Hey, that's a nice bicycle. Did Tom Tipper steal that bicycle from Mr. Percival? I am fairly certain Mr. Percival had a red bicycle. I mean, it's red, and James's rusty red scrap iron, so the bicycle could be scrap. Also, thank goodness for Harvey to question all of Samson's dumb, stupid decisions. Poor Tom Tipper.
Hey, that's my bike.
Can't you just borrow a vehicle from Farmer McCool or something? I don't know. That bus stop sign. Why would Samson even think that's not? I just.
Sure, there was a bus stop sign here.
I mean, you are right, Birdie. He just sees it away. Did you, like, pay for something, Birdie? I'm pretty sure the Island Council paid for it, not you. Although, to be fair, they could have used replacing. The paintwork on it is so shabby. Also, did Tom Tipper just run the entire length of, like, a road to get to Birdie? Also, haha, Topham's personal assistant can't drive. Also, why does the interior of Topham's car look like an insane asylum?
But it wasn't there.
Topham ate it, that's where it went.
Oh, bother. Mother
Aw, poor guy.
to fit more suitcases when we took her on holiday.
Took her on holiday where? The mental institution? Also, what kind of a lame excuse is that? We all know you just ate the tire, Topham. Don't be shy. We know we know you had hunger pains, so you need a little something to munch on.
Amazing what junk people will leave lying around these days.
Samson, it's not even rusty.
Only it looks a little bit, almost...
Completely like the Fat Controller's car. Yes, thank you, Harvey. Thank you for having two competent working brain cells, which clearly Samson's been lacking this entire DVD. I don't even think Samson has one full functioning brain cell. It's probably like a few atoms of a brain cell, to be honest. Also, why would they just... How did... so many questions. Why does Samson's driver and fireman not care at all that is Harvey lifted Samson's car, or for that fact, Harvey's crew?
I'm quite certain
The
cars
reactions.
can't just disappear into thin air. It
Well, I
must
mean,
be
they
his
can just roll
underwear.
away. Also, how slow has Birdie been traveling? I guess slow enough for plot convenience.
And Samson will be halfway to the scrapyard by now.
Just then, Scruff.
Oh no, your car, how sad.
Oh, misery.
Oh, it was this boiler which broke. That's kind of nice that they specified, although how did it break?
My poor car will be crushed to dust.
Okay, Topham, quit with your opera.
At you, sir, but I can
Yeah,
save
come
your
on, Scruff,
car.
geez, have some
I know a
manners.
shortcut to the scrapyard.
Oh, isn't that
Right,
convenient?
Scruff. You are to steam at once to the scrapyard and save my
He's already
car.
doing it, Topham, buddy. Also, Scrub's gonna have to hurry the heck up since he's got itty-bitty tiny wheels. Then again, Samson and Harvey's wheels aren't that much bigger either. Honestly, that's the race I want to see. Harvey versus Samson versus Scrub. Make it happen, CNC Productions. It'd be like Richard and the Slow Hoppers. Also, Reg, are you not just aware of what the Fat Controller's car looks like at all? Scrub's face was priceless. That was close.
If that's Sir Topham Hatt's car, Scruff, where's Sir Topham Hatt?
What a stupid, lame excuse. It's like saying, oh, if that's not Buckingham Palace, where's the Queen? Just because the Queen died doesn't mean it's not Buckingham Palace. It's like, Samson would be that kind of person to say that.
Oh, sorry, sir. Only trying to make so
Sorry? Yeah, sure. Okay, buddy, old pal.
I thought it was all junk.
Well, Samson,
That bike is like in mint condition. I'm sorry, no, but your car literally is a hunk of junk. You've had it for like, what, 9 seasons by this point? You got in Series 11? Get a new car, Topham. Also, ha ha ha, generic CGI laughing. Wow, so funny. Ha ha ha. I mean, that was an alright episode, but gosh. Samson is such an idiot in these episodes. I prefer the episode without Samson, so it's like Mary and the Dinosaurs, Millie and the Volcano, Timothy and the Rainbow Car, and Emily Saves the World. Like, the 2 Samson episodes, they're fine. They're okay. But it's like, oh man, are you an idiot to behold with your lack of brain cells and basic intelligence? Rewatching these episodes reminded me just why the fandom just hated Samson. He was such an oblivious moron. Although I gotta say, yeah, there's some glaring issues with the episodes, but they're a lot more enjoyable to watch than the Miller era episodes. Like, there's actually some genuine enjoyment you can get out of these, and actually some world building too. Like, it was kind of cool seeing the Earl of Sodor's like Dinosaur Park. Like, hey, that's a cool thing. And also just some cool character interaction too, with like Timothy and the Rainbow Car. You get like Salty, the Duchess of Boxford's top hat. And then Samson sent for Scrap. Again, some great character interactions, like a nice wide variety of cast, which we did not get in the Miller era. If this was like a Miller era like GBD thing, it would be all the Steam Team characters and then Samson. And that would be it. And then maybe a few speaking roles from a few other characters. So yeah, overall, I'd have to say that, like, Dinos and Discoveries, it's very meh. It's very nice. Like, it's not the best episodes out of Series 18, but they're definitely some pretty good ones. Also, I am old enough to remember when everyone first saw the promotion art for this, we all collectively thought that Samson was in fact Neil, and that this was going to be some grand, daring discovery to go find, Neil again, because Neil's a very old engine, and so it's like, oh, he's at Dinos, and it's Discoveries, and ha ha ha, but alas, that did not happen. And I think with that, thank you so much for watching my observations and opinions on Dinos and Discoveries, and I will see you all again very, very soon with another video. This is the Junction Malfunction saying goodbye for now.